Echo Mike Papa, Greg, Fort Collins, member at large with Debbie, K0DBE, no traffic.
I was waiting for you, Greg. I figured Debbie'd be checking you in, but good enough. W0DDZ, Dave, good evening. And also Wayne, 80KE, welcome to the net. And 0EMP, Greg, and Debbie, let's not forget her, K0DBE. Any other board members who've not checked in earlier, please call. Okay, let's move on to club members. Club members, Alpha through Zulu, please call.
Kilo Delta 0, Uniform Sierra Bravo, Mike, Shirley in Fort Collins.
I got a double there, but I got good buddy, KD0 USB. Good evening, Mike. But whoever doubled with Mike, come back.
Whiskey 2, Mike, India, Charlie, Mark in Loveland.
Gotcha, W2MIC. Thank you, Mark. And thank you for the very timely message today. Let's open this up to guests. Anybody who wants to check in, please call now.
November 5, Golf Romeo, Yankee. Steve, Johnstown.
Good evening, Joe. Whiskey 0 Alpha Sierra Papa, mobile in Loveland right now.
Well, we got Steve Town and a good buddy Terry out there in Never Neverland. Anyone else want to check in, please call.
Kilo Echo 0 Uniform Juliet Whiskey, Terry in Loveland.
Alpha Echo 0 Charlie Foxtrot, Ben, Fort Collins.
Okay, I got K0UJW Terry and A0CF. Good evening, Ben. Anyone else?
Kilo Whiskey 0 Sierra Papa, Shane via Echolink, Barryton, Kansas.
Good evening, Shane, KW0SP. Good evening, good evening. Anyone else want to check in, please call.
Yeah, this is November 0 Alpha Bravo Papa, mobile somewhere between Fort Collins and Loveland.
Okay, and 0 ABP, thank you very much for checking in. Anyone else? It's KD0TYTU, looking for check-ins. Last call for last call for check-ins for this round. Please call now. Okay, I heard from, let's see, heard from Greg and I heard from Darren, but I didn't hear anything from Dave. W0DDZ, did you have anything for us this evening?
Thanks, Joe. I'll just mention the picnic is coming up again. We are going to be having it on September 21st in place of our club meeting. That is Saturday, the third Saturday. It's going to be at Fossil Creek Park. That's 5821 South LeMay Avenue. There is a shelter there located on the west side of the park, and it sits on the northwest side of the lake For the close parking, use the west parking lot, which is accessible through Fossil Creek Parkway off of College Avenue. The shelter does have a water spigot and restrooms there. This will be a potluck. NCARC is going to be providing the meats, the dogs and the burgers, and the sodas and chips. Please bring a side to share with everybody. Any questions about the picnic, please call. Hearing none, that's all from me. Thanks, Joe. Back to you. W0DDZ.
Okay. Wayne, did you have anything? 80KE?
Well, thanks, Joe. Actually, I do not have anything for the net, but I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you much. 80KE.
The only thing I have is we do have a club meeting this next week, this Saturday. Again, we meet at 9 o'clock at the Golden Corral over here in Loveland. And we meet at 9. We usually start breakfast around 8. I get there a little bit early. This week's presentation will be, Mike's going to do actually hands-on WinLink, and then we're going to have a demonstration on that. And then I'm going to do a thing on our HF contest within a contest that we do every year. So I hope you all show up. Any questions? Don't forget, I'm sure Dave mentioned this, but I didn't. I've been having trouble with my computer, so I'm kind of going back and forth. That's why I'm kind of stuttering a little bit here. Don't forget that the September meeting will not be. The picnic does replace the September meeting, so we will not be there. You can go have breakfast, but then come have lunch with us. There are been some details here on the tech class and on the general class. The tech class is a confirmed class on October 5th and 12th, both days, not independently. They're not, and we will test on the 12th. You can come to one. We'd really rather have you come to both, so you get the whole thing. And that will be out at the REA building, just off of 392, and it's on the website, so you can find that out. I'll let this drop for a minute. And we're going to try something new with our general class. We're going to try to establish a webinar. And if you're not familiar with that, there'll be more details on that. Right now, we just came up with the idea, and we're putting the thing together. My instructors are basically looking at what they need to do to make this happen. And there were some ideas kicked around last night that I really don't know whether we're going to go with it or not. But anyway, you will be able to sit at your home and probably do this just online. So, any questions about any of this? Okay, does anybody have anything for the net? Any questions, comments, or an item for it? Please call.
We also have that extra class down at Niwot Fire Station that's available to us.
Yeah, I'm still looking for that. Do you know anything more about that?
Yeah, it meets Monday night and Thursday night at the Niwot Fire Station, and then on Saturday morning, 9:30.
Okay, I know it's like a 6-week course too, isn't it?
Yeah, it goes into, let's see if I can figure, I don't even have the ending date, but it goes well through into September. This is in 5GRY, by the way. And that's really all I know.
Okay, good. Well, thank you very much for that, yeah. I think there's a $50 fee if I remember right for it, or is that wrong?
$50 is correct, and they can supply the manual, or you can buy your own.
Okay, I've met those people. They come up every now and again to some of our events. They're really good people, very, very educated, and I guarantee you, when you go to one of their classes, you will definitely pick up a lot. They're very good instructors. I do highly recommend it. Does anybody else have anything for the net? Okay, do we have any, we've reached the gear swap portion of our event. Does anybody have any equipment they really, really gotta have, or something they really, really wish they didn't? Please call now. Well, I got to admit, had a good time at the luncheon today. Thank you very much, Mark, for the invite. And I'm going to try to put that on the website. I think if I can figure out how to do that, it's every other week, and I have to remember this is the week and this and that. I'm trying to see if I can pull up that old one we used to have, so everybody will know about it. It's a really good luncheon. It's over at the Breakfast Club here in Loveland, and they meet at 11:30, and they go till, like Mark likes to say, until they kick them out. It was very, very good. It's the first one I've been doing in a long time. Anyway, let this drop. This will conclude the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club Net. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for participating. We'll be back again next week at 6 o'clock with early check-ins, and 6:30 we'll start our preamble. So we had 25 check-ins tonight, and the net lasted 15 minutes. So if there's no other things from the net, I'd like to thank again one more time everybody, and this will be KD0TYU Clear. The repeater's open for general use.
This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.